Welcome back to the Double J Talk Show. I am Jazzy J.
And it's your boy JLau coming at you live.
And we have a guest today, don't we?
Yes, her name is Icy.
Hey
what up,
guys.
Icy?
What's up? I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
So for those of you who don't know, Ice has actually been creating our beautiful posts that we've been posting on social media on Instagram.
Yes. So if you've liked those cool posts,
It's all
Ice is the one who made them.
I'm the guy. Well, I'm not a guy, but oh man.
You could be a guy. It's 2021.
Exactly.
2021. It's wrong to assume gender.
All right. So what are we talking about today? I guess let's start with current events.
Current events.
So what's going on currently right now?
It's pretty been boring in the news recently.
Yeah, there's not really much that's been happening. We've been getting a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just snowed this morning in our area at least.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I slept in though, so I didn't know. But
I haven't been outside in like days, so
I haven't been outside in weeks.
For all I know, the sky can be purple. For all I know.
Yeah, you're good. It's not purple yet.
Okay, just making sure.
When you wake up and it's purple, then we know either you got problems or the world's got problems.
Yeah, could be the soda talking.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely it's been snowing quite a bit, and there's more snow on the way.
Yeah.
Except here's what I've noticed with snow. Like my sister's still in high school. Whenever it snows the littlest bit, they call a full virtual day.
Yeah, they had the same thing with my high school too. Because it was on a hill, so and snow would be like slippery for the buses.
Except here's the thing: it's no delayed opening. It's just call it a virtual day, which means no one has to go in. They don't send out the buses. It's just basically that's how that works.
Oh wow!
So basically, it's a work from home day for teachers. So a snow day and a virtual day are basically the same thing, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nowadays. So it's a very weird scenario, and the only bad thing is then like sports that play and stuff, then they don't have practices really or games that day because they cancel everything. So basically they close the school, but they still attend school virtually via Zoom, and all the platforms. So that's why it's a gray area, I guess, because when you call a delay, you normally go into school later, you'll still have your normal afternoon. But now with the virtual instruction, if it meets the criteria for a delay, we just go all virtual. We just cancel everything for the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of get how
remember the snow days when there's actually no school?
And you
that was so 2019.
That's so 2019.
So 2019.
I remember waking up at like 5:30 when the school would call, and I would get so excited to hear that it was snow day. But now those don't exist because even though we're staying home, we still have to do schoolwork.
Yeah.
Yes. Snow days don't exist anymore. There is no common ground for a snow day. It stinks. It really, really stinks for certain people. We've all graduated high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
we're all freshmen in college.
We've been raised with the snow day. So just all of a sudden snow days disappearing is a reality shock for a lot of us. But and even the people that have been in school that are used to snow days all the time, it's a shock because now that, hey, virtual learning can count for our 180 days, which actually could be good in certain cases, because if you think about it, the snow days, how many times have you guys actually gone over school-wise the 180, like your 180 mark? How many times have you gone over that mark that you've had to make up snow days?
I once said, go ahead.
I think we've used like more than at least 5 more than our set snow days, right? Because every time there was a little minor weather incident, the school would just cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember it being used a lot, and they chunking off. I remember one year they chunked off our entire spring break. I think that was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They chopped off our entire spring break because of that huge nor'easter that knocked out power for a week.
And then basically the spring break was just basically Friday off.
Yeah, we basically I got that Friday off, that Saturday, that Sunday, and that Monday, and then I was in school for the rest of that week. But those days though.
Oh wait, I know what the title of this episode's gonna be.
What is it gonna be?
It's gonna be a punny one with Ice's name in it.
I need to think about that.
We're talking about snow, ice. We're talking about like all these flurries and stuff, nor'easters.
But yeah, snow days are a thing of the past. Now, here's the real question. Do you think schools are going to go back to the snow day, or are they going to keep this virtual instruction thing indefinitely?
No, they'll probably keep this.
They're going to keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they might use like their snow days, like the set snow days that they had, but after we used up that, they might just use like virtual days so we don't go over,
Yeah.
Definitely, I think. Here's the thing. Nowadays, people can go in person to school or just stay completely virtual. Next year, when like they have this whole, when hopefully this pandemic is calmed down, I think what's going to happen is they're going to go away from counting virtual days as days of instruction, which, like I said, I have no idea if that'll affect anything. But if that happens, then they really can't use virtual days to count towards the instruction.
Right.
Which, like I said, then we're back to square one with the snow days. But
Yep.
But sometimes it's good for the benefit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For the benefit of the doubt, but who knows? Maybe they will use virtual and try and get an exemption for snow warnings.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about like how we all use Zoom for high school, and now since we experience using it now, they're just going to use it for the future.
Might as well. I mean, basically, depending on how certain schools set up their Zoom, I know everyone gets a personal meeting room. Basically, the day that if there's a snow day, you post, and they're going to go all virtual. You post a message that says, "Hey, we're going to go all virtual today," and you can hop on.
Yeah.
That's basically how that works.
And the only like schools that won't have the Zoom option is probably the schools that can't afford computers.
Well, actually, in our state right now, they're trying to close that digital divide to 100%. So basically, every single student will be entitled to a device of some sort that can get to Zoom and get to all these Google Classroom things. I think there's only 416 kids that need like a device or internet connectivity in their house throughout the entire state as of this point, which is actually better from what it was back in April, like 200,000. Okay. So, well, Chromebooks have definitely helped with that.
Yeah.
So, because they're cheap, easy to use.
Oh, Jared, since you're a tech geek, what do you think about Chromebooks?
Okay. Do you want my honest opinion?
Be brutally honest as possible.
Or my IT professional opinion?
How about both?
Okay.
Let's hear both sides.
Okay. The IT professional opinion thinks they're good for what they're being used for. Taking notes, doing Google Classroom, Zoom, Google Docs, things like that, activities that are involved in the Chromebook research, school-related things. The personal part of me thinks they absolutely suck. They are literally garbage. I hate to say it, but they are. They're slow. You can't really do much gaming on them. You could basically browse the internet and write a Google Doc and take notes on it, which makes it good for a school environment, not good for a personal computer.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget, you can play browser games on there too.
Not if you're on your school Chromebook, because certain schools block games.
Oh, just go to the unblock sites.
Did you get? My school even blocked those.
Oh yeah, you just had to do digging. You just have to dig for it.
Yeah.
I had to go through 20 pages to get a certain game that I wanted to play.
Oh yeah, I remember playing my fair share of cool math games and
oh yeah.
What was another one? I think Y8 was one.
Doppler, Ancon.
Unblockedgames.com.
Remember in marketing class, I would play Tetris all the time.
Oh yeah. I think didn't I start it or did you start it?
I think you started it, and then I saw you play it, and I was like, I gotta hop onto that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, for those listening, Ice and I went to the same high school.
Yeah. Speaking of laptops, Jared, I recently got a new MacBook. How do you feel about Apple and their products?
Apple makes a decent product, I will say. It's expensive, but they make a decent product. Those products last for quite a long time.
Yeah.
Like I got my one computer here. Well, my MacBook I have here, it's lasted me about 2 or 3 years now. Now that I think about it, and my one HP, same thing. Well, actually, my one HP is actually reaching the end of its lifespan because the batteries. I'm gonna try and get some parts and save it, but my one HP is reaching the end of its lifespan where the fans are not going as well, and it's kind of slowing down. So Microsoft computers will last a good 4 to 5 years, but I know MacBooks last good maybe 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, I don't like their phones personally. For me,
yeah, Jacob has strong opinions about Apple. It's very passionate about
I
them.
do.
And why do you have an iPhone? You don't like it?
Yeah,
no, I like their phones. I just don't. I like their phones. I don't like their computers.
The computers are good for editing, I will say. Video editing, video, anything of that nature, my DJing. That's why I have my MacBook for that.
The only thing I would use a MacBook for is GarageBand and iMovie. Those are the only two things I would probably use a MacBook for.
That's what I use them for, except I use Final Cut. So.
Oh, you use Final Cut Pro?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's expensive.
More expensivo.
Gift. You save up some gift cards, then you can buy it. When you for some reason, I got a stack of iTunes gift cards one year.
Oh, speaking of Apple, I have one free stock from Robinhood of Apple stock.
Yeah.
I know some of you viewers out there might hate Robinhood, but they just gave me a free stock of Apple, so now I got to use Robinhood now.
So now you own one share of Apple.
I own one share of Apple.
One singular share.
One singular share. I made $2 off of it.
$2? Hey, that's like a free $2. That's really good.
Yeah.
It's like handed it down to you.
Exactly.
I know now everyone's like on Robinhood now. Just talking about the stocks. You notice how everyone's just now all of a sudden on the stock market?
Yeah. Like the Dogecoin price went up to like 7 cents or 8 cents.
Something like that, yeah. But
yeah. Because Elon Musk tweeted like a bunch of stuff on Dogecoin.
I think that is absolutely crazy.
Let's see, what's their price up right now? 7 cents.
Yeah. I think that is absolutely crazy how the stock market has gone, like, just completely to Robinhood. But especially in 2021, like now everyone's going into the stock market because you could do it through your phone. I mean, why not?
And no commission goes to the brokers too.
Exactly.
So no fees, basically.
Indeed, no fees. It's easy to use.
Yeah.
I think what kicked it off though was the GameStop thing.
Yeah, it was, and now they're like down to like 60. It was like at 370 for a share of GameStop, and now it's like down to 60.
$60.
Yeah. From 370 to 60, yeah.
That just tells you one person on Reddit can cause so much to happen. Just think about that for a second. One person can just say, go buy shares in GameStop. And then all of a sudden, everyone's getting shares in GameStop.
Yeah. A lot of people got rich over that.
Like, what if I said, go invest shares in Radio Shack? And then everyone retweeted it and resent it out. And then all of a sudden, Radio Shack's stock blows up, even though they're a defunct company at this point.
You'll be considered a god, Jared.
I would be like Potato Head.
To the moon, diamond hand or diamonds or whatever.
And
to the moon.
Like I said, some people are not smart with funding defunct companies. Come on, people. Invest your money. That just tells me some people just have so much money that they can just throw it out at random things. So
I put $50 into Robinhood with also the Apple stuff. I invested $10 in Domino's, $10 in Johnson & Johnson, Nvidia, and Domino's. Did I say Domino's already?
Yeah.
Okay. I was invested in 2 REITs, Stock Store and Simon Property Group.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Simon's the one that I think owns. They owned the Peaburg Mall for a while, and then now they own a bunch. Yeah, Simon, or was it Acorn? Acorn was the one that owns the Peaburg. See, I'm trying to think who owns what.
Okay.
I'm trying to think who owns what exactly, because I know Simon owns the one mall out by me in the Poconos, and then I'm trying to think where else do they own. Livingston, maybe. I'm not sure. They own malls. Let's just leave it at that. They own malls that exist, and there's a lot of Bridgewater. That's where they own.
Okay.
That's where they own it. All right, I got it. All right. So, but yeah, definitely stock market's definitely starting to, come back around.
All right. New topic. Ice. Since we all talked about our majors, and you're a college freshman, what's your major?
I'm currently a design major. In my department, at least, we don't declare our majors until we're sophomore. So right now, I'm just an art and design person, but like next year, I'm going to be a design major.
Okay. So you have any like projects going on or whatever?
Actually, no, not really. I'm taking a film class right now, and I have a video project due on Tuesday, but that's really all I have. I went through the fall semester, which is like usually the hardest, at least that's what I found to be. And the spring semester for me is pretty chill.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm also taking a finance class just for like entrepreneurship for the arts. So that's really interesting. I was texting Jacob a while ago about how I was learning to file taxes.
I learned how to do that this year. So I had to do that this year.
Really, I mean, it's not that confusing once you like get the gist of it, but at first when you look at it, it's like so overwhelming because there's so many numbers and lines.
Did you guys use TurboTax?
TurboTax.
TurboTax?
Yeah. I have not filed taxes yet because I'm currently unemployed.
I use the TurboTax like tax preparation software.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
I had to do that one for my I used it. It's free for federal, not free for state. So I had to do the state one by hand.
Okay.
That was very complex. The state one, because I was like, I gotta make sure I put the right number. I don't want to be audited. I don't want to be audited severely.
The IRS is coming. The IRS is coming for you.
Invasion.
Yeah.
And then you'll be locked up with the murderers and the other criminals.
Yeah, I don't think. I think I did it right.
Yeah. You better hope you did.
I would have heard by now if I did.
You better hope you did.
My federal one, I know they did right because the IRS said I was good, and they said that they approved the refund, so I'll get that coming soon. Whenever.
Let's go tax refunds.
And then I don't know about the state one. I think the state one's the same, that they approved it.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah. It's kind of ironic that everyone else is doing taxes except for me, an accounting student.
I mean, I'm not filing like real taxes. I'm just learning how to do it in my class.
I know.
Don't know when the first time I'm going to file taxes. Maybe
I actually filed real taxes this year because I have a job that gives me a W-2, so I have to file the taxes.
Nice. All right. So, anything else you guys want to talk about?
What's going on? Trying to think here. So you're all virtual, Ice?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, that's a debate that I'm currently in right now, and whether or not I go back or not. I'm not going to go into the full story of what's the debate, but has something to do with all virtual classes happening. I'm not going to go into specifics, but So that's where I am with that. So maybe by next week I'll have an answer of what the heck I'm going to do, but we'll see. We shall see.
Ice, would you prefer to be in person or be all virtual?
See, that's a tough question. See, when I'm at home, I'm saving money on food and rent because I'm living at my parents' house. But then
same here.
Yeah, but then I'm sacrificing like the college experience when you're all in together in person and being in a single room rather than over a screen where it's really hard to make friendships. But if I was to be on campus, then I would have to pay crazy rent because my college is in a city, and any rent like near college campus is expensive. So, I mean, I'm kind of in the middle.
They jack up the prices high.
Yeah.
Wait, so does your college allow freshmen onto campus this semester, or did they not?
They allow some majors to be on the campus. I think you have to apply. So it's either like you're an international student and you don't have anywhere to go, because it's hard to fly back now, or like if you're in a major like dance, you can't do that over Zoom. So you're going to be on campus. But for design, it's all technical stuff, so you're able to do that on the computer without a lab or anything.
That's a thing that I've noticed this year is a lot of my computer science classes, a lot of the teachers and professors have decided to put it into Zoom, like online mode, because it's more readily accessible. They can have more people in the class, and a lot of the professors choose to teach from home.
Mm-hmm.
So more of the technical majors that you can do through Zoom, people are teaching through Zoom rather than certain majors like biology, chemistry, and like lab classes where they're teaching more in person. So
Okay.
it's a mix at my school though. Some classes are in person, some classes are all virtual. So
all mine are virtual.
Yeah,
well, I'm saving gas money, so that's cool.
That is very good.
Gosh, gas is so expensive. Like, I don't even pay for my own gas, so I shouldn't be complaining.
I'm like half and half. I pay some of my own gas, and my parents pay some of my gas. It depends on what I use the gas for.
I'm in the same boat. I basically pay for the gas unless one of my parents uses my car, then they'll pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it for.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? One more. I want to, because we've been at it for like what, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15.
Yeah.
I think about 20.
I have no idea.
About 20 minutes.
Okay.
But so I want to hit one more topic before we hit the road, and that is Valentine's Day.
Woo!
I love Valentine's Day.
Shout out to all
Yay!
the singles people. I like the day after Valentine's Day because all the candy's on sale.
Exactly. That's what I was waiting for someone to say. I was waiting for someone to say that.
Jared, I got you.
I'm single. He's single. You know. So, yeah.
Ladies, hit us up. If you're listening, hit us up.
Go for it. So yes, Valentine's Day is it just reminds me that I'm single. That's all.
Yeah, me too. I actually got Tinder as a joke before, and I just like swiped left on everyone just to be funny.
I matched with Jacob on Tinder.
Oh.
Yeah, we coordinated that.
Yeah, because I had a troll account because I was trolling. But
I had a fake real account. Like I set up with like a real bio and everything, but like I did not swipe right on anybody. Got a couple likes without trying. I still swipe left on them.
I had Tinder for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I made you set that up.
We were at a restaurant. We were at a restaurant eating breakfast, and he made me sign up for Tinder at the table.
Oh my god, Jacob.
John
I bet you haven't deleted it. Like
I actually did delete it.
I did.
I deleted it too. Yep, it's deleted on my phone.
Yep.
I don't have it on my phone either. But yeah, I really don't like the connotation that Valentine's Day is like associated with like dating and like romance, and because when I was younger, I never saw it that way. It was always like a way of me spending time with my mom in particular, because she was like my Valentine's every year. So yeah, I just don't really know how to feel about the association with like dating and stuff on Valentine's Day, but I can totally see where that comes from.
It has to do. I wish Valentine's more had something to do with friendship rather than,
Yeah.
Like romance. Like it's basically, literally, it's a day of romance.
Yeah.
I have zero romance in my life.
Same with me, buddy. We're on the same boat.
Yeah. So it's just my thoughts on Valentine's Day. Like I said, I'm not doing much. Like Sunday, I'm not doing anything. It's Thursday when we're recording this. So this will be out on Saturday. So Valentine's Eve, it'll be out. So like I said, this isn't.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's almost already the 14th. The days have been going so fast.
Yes, they have. Yes, they absolutely have.
I don't even know what's.
I'm blinking and like I'm blinking and like time is passing and I'm like,
yeah,
huh? I'm like
what's today? Today's Thursday. I don't even know today was Thursday. Okay,
it's the 11th.
Yeah, the days
been
have
like 11 months since the pandemic. Like at least it's been 11 months since we got like school let out for the pandemic.
March
so that's crazy.
March 13th, Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th was our last day of high school. If you think about that for a second, let's just let that sink in. Every time I think about it, Friday the 13th, the worst thing happened where we were let out of high school forever.
Yeah. The last thing I did on Friday the 13th was playing a drum intro of a particular site that must not be named on this podcast.
We're family friendly.
This is family friendly.
But yes, time's been going pretty quick, I will say.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, we'll see what happens.
I have a charger that I stole from the school as a trophy of leaving high school.
I stole so many things from like the high school. I don't think, maybe they know or maybe they don't. Like I didn't steal it. I was just borrowing it because I thought I was gonna return it back in June, but we didn't go back. But I'm keeping it.
I think stealing is just borrowing.
Yeah, like I'm gonna
borrowing and never returning
for a very long time. Stealing is borrowing it without saying you're gonna return it.
Yes, for the record, we do not condone stealing. So just before anyone says, "Oh, you guys condone," we don't. It's illegal.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Although there were security cameras in the school, so I don't know if he caught us. Yeah. Be goody two shoes, guys. Hey, gals.
You just got to be good. That's all. And then good. You be good. Good will come to you.
Agreed.
Yes. All right. So what's the minute mark, Jared?
I don't have an exact counter.
Okay.
I think it's about
start timing.
I should start timing these, but
we should start putting timers on our phones.
I should. I really should, but I never do. But yeah, that's about it. So once again, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check us out on our other platforms: Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Castbox, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Audible, and many more. Check us out on YouTube because then you get to see our fun faces when we talk about this.
You can see my cat playing a bass
and me on the earth. For those of you who don't know, we're on Zoom today just because we had some scheduling craziness. We were supposed to do this Friday in person, but then snow came and there we are.
There you go. We're all doing Zoom.
Then the snow came.
We're gonna be doing Zoom. We're gonna be doing episodes on Zoom already. So
we're gonna it'll be a mix. Like I said, I'll tell you next week about the whole what the plan is. But we're gonna be on Zoom on and off. So just it's a good platform. Just before y'all go crazy, just this is one of our platforms. So don't expect us all in person all the time. This is just one of our platforms because we live in an area where the weather is unpredictable and a lot of our schedules are unpredictable, and Zoom is very easy. So there you go.
Welcome to New Jersey.
Yeah, welcome to New Jersey. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, The Double J Talk Show. Follow us on Instagram at The Double J Talk Show. Like us on or follow us on Twitter at Double J Talk Show, and like us on Facebook, The Double J Talk Show. All those links are in the description, so check it out, or on our Anchor page, check it out. We'll be back again next week with more fun stories.
Fun stories and content.
Yep. If you have any,
do you have any links to put in the description?
No, not really. But
no?
Just keep following the Double J Talk Show on Instagram, and you'll see my work pop in once in a while. So
exactly.
Oh yeah. You can see our awesome posts on our Instagram.
Yes. Once again, thank you for that. We gotta give a round of applause. Come on.
I'm gonna applaud for myself.
There we go. There we go.
Do that little clap. Oh
my God.
What was this? What was this?
It's one of those things where you clap. It's like.
There you go. Now it sounds like it's normal.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. All right. Well,
I think the webcam makes it not look good.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for watching again, and we will see you all next time.